Hey everybody, Joe Fleenor here with Above the Fold. I hope you are doing well. I am here at the Above the Fold headquarters, i.e. my home, and I'm having an early afternoon beverage. I kind of think of this as like fireside chats, but let's just do it over a beer with the handy dandy Riverbluff pint glass. But I mentioned yesterday that we were going to be giving an announcement today on where we are currently with the Riverbluff Triathlon. Give you some updates on that. The race this year is taking place on August 8th. And I do want to share with you where we currently are with that race and provide you some updates to help in your planning and preparation for it. So, one big update that I do have to share now, actually two big updates that I want to share with you right now. Number one, this is the most important update right now, is we are proceeding as if Riverbluff will take place, okay? We want the race to happen, and we are in communication with the town of Ashland City, Cheatham County, and all the various local and state authorities on, and our permitting agencies on what needs to happen to make sure that this event can take place in a safe way under the restrictions and guidelines that they are putting forth, okay? We are also taking a look at it on our own behalf of where Above the Fold wants to be with all of this. And right now, as it stands today, we are still moving forward with August 8th as the race day for Riverbluff Triathlon. I can promise you right now, that race will not be postponed, okay? It will take place on August 8th or not at all. But I am planning right now that it will proceed on August 8th, okay? Update number two, and this is another very, very important update. We have had to make some tough decisions with this whole season, and Riverbluff is no exception. While we are still looking to push forward with the race, we have had lots of conversations regarding how best to do it, and one thing that we have had to make the unfortunate decision to do is to cancel the half distance event from the triathlon this year. So as you're all aware, this was going to be our first year bringing back the half distance race, and we have been very, very excited about that and giving that to you all, as that's been something I know so many of you all have been asking from us, and we hate to no longer be doing that anymore. But that was a tough decision that we had to make the call on here recently, and we wanted to share that with you all sooner rather than later, okay? And let you all kind of process that and figure out what next for you. We are hoping that you stay with Riverbluff and that you come and race the sprint or Olympic distance. We will be sending out some information regarding that to each of you to help in making that decision. But we want to keep you, and we want you to remain racing with Riverbluff. But unfortunately, the half distance race will no longer be taking place in 2020, and I'm sorry about that. It's just one of those hard decisions based on everything that's going on that we had to take a tough look at and make that call. So with that said, with that cancellation, I hate it for everybody that had signed up and has been preparing and planning for doing their first half or doing a half this year with everything going on and cancellations all over the place. So I just wanted to share with you all something else that I've been working on, knowing this was coming, and wanting to figure out some solution to make it not feel so bad for you. So our good friends at Race Day Events, that's the crew that assists us at all of our races with providing support with a lot of our equipment and timing needs. They're out of Knoxville, Tennessee, and they put on a race at the end of August called Storm the Fort. And great, fun little local race there that they put on, and they have a half distance race as well. And I worked with Race Day Events on, for everybody that has signed up for the half distance for Riverbluff, if you stay with Riverbluff and you race either the sprint or Olympic and stay with us, Martin and his crew over there are going to be offering a $75 heavily discounted entry fee into his Storm the Fort race. So you will still be able to do a half distance race this year with our good friends at Race Day Events for a $75 fee, which is the lowest you will ever find. I can assure you that. And this is something exclusively that he's willing to kind of give our Riverbluff participants So please do. We'll share more information on this, but essentially the refund that we'll provide you from that half distance to your Olympic will all but cover that fee. So we really highly encourage you to take advantage of that offer. So to summarize this long-winded speech, Riverbluff, as of today, is still moving forward, okay? Who knows what's gonna happen in the coming weeks? But based on today and based on conversations we've had and what we're working on, we're working as if we're gonna try to make this happen, okay? It will likely look and feel different, okay? No shocker there. But we want to have a race and we want to give you the race, and I know all of you all want a race, okay? So that's number one. Number two, as I said, the half distance option will no longer be offered. We had to cancel that, and we will be communicating with everybody regarding what that's going to look like for you. Okay, so those are our two big updates. In closing, I ask you, if you have not yet registered, do so now. Okay, it's while I can't sit here and say I guarantee the race is going to happen, come on out, I feel pretty good about it. And it helps us. It really does help us to know who's going to be racing, okay? Nobody is getting race registrations these days. That's not just an above the fold thing, that's an everybody thing. And it's very difficult from a planning standpoint to know how many people are coming, how to do your orders in advance of a race, all the different logistical things that are required for an event to make it successful. It's hard when we don't really know who's going to show up, okay? So please do register. It's very important to know, and I get the unknown, I do, but just know that I feel good about it, and should something happen, we will do what's right, okay? Secondly on that is volunteers. Races can't happen without volunteers, good volunteers, okay? So if this is something that you could help us with, we would love to have help recruiting volunteers. So if you weren't planning on racing, or you have church groups or youth groups or civic groups, whatever that could assist us, we would love those bodies. So consider volunteering as well. All that information is on our website. So there's today's fireside chat. I'll try to make this a more regular thing, but obviously anytime you have questions, shoot me an email, send me a message here on Facebook, or just come knocking on my door. I'm not going to give you my address, but some of you probably know it. Okay guys, thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, and we hope to see you racing very soon. Take care.